Ukrainian forces have liberated Robotyne in Zaporizhzhia Oblast and are advancing southeast of the village, Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar said, also saying the military was continuing to advance towards the nearby settlements of Nova Prokopivka and Ochurchovik on the Melitopol axis despite Russian resistance. Robotyne reportedly served as a strong point for the Russian troops, a key point in a defensive battle position that underpinned the overall line of defense. It took the Ukrainian forces 6 days of heavy fighting to retake the village after the Ukrainian 47th Mechanized Brigade broke through the Russian multi-echelon defensive line near Robotyne and entered a settlement. The following day, Commander-in-Chief of the Ukrainian Armed Forces Valery Zaluzhnyi posted a video showing the Ukrainian flag being raised on the roof of the destroyed building in Robotyne, the village confirmed to be completely under the control of Ukrainian forces. Meanwhile, the situation for the Ukrainian troops is developing quite dynamically from all directions. And if we talk about Timur, we are making good progress towards Bakhmut. This is actually what the enemy is most trapped in, and that is why Russia is trying to divert our efforts the other way. There we move along the south side. We had taken control of many command points, and in fact the enemy was stuck there, because they couldn't get out of Bakhmut and couldn't fully advance into the city through the city itself. And there, the battle in the three regions is the enemy's most advantageous. It's true, the battle is ongoing. Little by little, we are making progress and success in Bakhmut, Ukrainian Deputy Minister of Defense Hanna Maliar said by telephone. On the other hand, a Chil's UAV company of the 92nd Separate Assault Brigade destroyed 22 S-19 self-propelled howitzers, 11 T-80 tanks, and 5 turrets with electronic warfare systems overnight. We are pushing back the enemy, said General Oleksandr Tarnavsky, who heads the Tavria Operational Strategic Troop Group, sending a message via telegram. According to his orders, the artillery units of the defense forces carried out 1,200 shelling missions at the front during the day. The losses of the Russian troops in the direction of Tavria over the past day amounted to 327 people. 91 invaders were knocked out, 235 were wounded, and 1 person was taken prisoner. In addition, the Ukrainian defenders destroyed 34 units of enemy military equipment, 4 tanks, 8 armored fighting vehicles, 3 artillery and mortar systems, multiple launch rocket systems, 16 vehicles and 2 units of special equipment. Ukrainian troops were also destroyed. 2 enemy ammunition depots and 3 enemy command posts in the Tavria direction were destroyed. Meanwhile, the situation in the east, Maliar noted that enemy attacks continued in the Avdiivka and Mariivka areas, but the Ukrainian defense forces were able to contain them. The enemy cannot control Mariivka, and this has been going on for almost a year. We are so strong in defense. They wanted to surround Avdiivka, not even intending to enter it for fear of getting involved. Battle as in Bakhmut. In fact, Avdiivka and Mariivka are one entity in the east. About 20 kilometers from Orikhiv in the Zaporizhzhia Oblast, allowing Ukrainian forces to advance south towards Russian-occupied Tokmak and Melitopol, the main logistics hubs for Russian forces in the region. Russia's next stronghold after Robotyne is Tokmak, 65 kilometers northeast of Melitopol, potentially opening Russian logistics lines to Ukrainian artillery. On the other hand, Russian troops have concentrated more than 100,000 troops on the Kupiansk-Lyman front, Eastern Troop Group Ilya Yevlash press officer said on August 27. These troops significantly increased the rate of shelling and airstrikes against Ukrainian positions in the Kharkiv and Donetsk regions. According to Yevlash, he said there were 45,000 troops specifically attacking towards Kupiansk and 48,000 towards Lyman from the occupied Luhansk Oblast. Ukraine destroyed a Russian air defense system over western Crimea earlier this week with a new and totally modernized missile. The new missile worked perfectly during the Ukrainian attack on the S-400 Triumph air defense system. Ukraine's military intelligence agency said it had completely destroyed the system, along with a number of missiles, and had destroyed Russian personnel. Ukrainian defense forces continue to carry out offensive operations in the direction of Melitopol, gain a foothold on the reached borders, and conduct counter-battles. Over the last day, 32 battles took place. Missile and artillery units hit 2 enemy command posts, air defense systems, and 2 artillery systems at firing positions.